today we're doing a haul at Trader Joe's where I'm gonna pick out some things that look delicious. Honestly, I don't shop here every week, so this is like a once in a while treat where I can feel like I'm shopping fancy but on a budget and not at Whole Foods prices. I'm gonna get some meal options together to put like meals to show you how I'm gonna pair the food together, so it's not just gonna be a random haul of like different things. It'll be food you can put together and make a wholesome, plant-based, nutritious meal. Okay, so I usually keep like just a bag of spinach around the house because I use it in smoothies as like an addition to a salad or with my dinner. So it's really good for any meal ever that you make, and you can pretty much sneak it into anything. Cauliflower gnocchi from Trader Joe's, I've heard like raving reviews about them, so I will keep you updated on how they actually are, but they're so talked about and they're so well talked about. I'm obsessed with these mini cucumbers. I usually skin them and then cut them up and like eat them with, I have this cucumber dill ranch dressing. It's so good, so I'm probably gonna eat those with that. Bananas, obviously, for a bunch of different things. I'm gonna roast these guys, Brussels sprouts, blueberries for everything. This, I haven't tried this exact type yet, hickory smoked tofurkey, but I've had other kinds of this brand that are really good. Think like lunch meat, but they're vegan. This is like a no joke organic ginger shot, which ginger is super good for your immune system. So just like a little hint, if you can add ginger, turmeric to any of your meals, it's huge for anti-inflammatory. Also, elderberry syrup. Elderberry syrup is also great for immunity. I have never owned everything but the bagel seasoning. I know I'm super late to the trend, but now I do, so I'll be adding it to pretty much everything. Perfect bars, I talked about this in the Aldi's haul. If you have not yet watched that yet, make sure you do. They're really good. They do need to go in the refrigerator, but they have good ingredients. And then the Power Crunch bars obviously are like a dessert if you're looking for a healthier alternative that has good protein and carb and fat components. These I'm actually so excited for because I've never seen these before. I don't know if they're new, but I'm always looking for a good new vegan or vegetarian protein source. And these are regular patties, 18 grams of protein per patty. This is turkeyless vegan patties, which I'm assuming it tastes like a hint of turkey. 23 grams of protein per serving, which is really good, especially now that I'm back at the gym working out. This is a necessity. These look to die for, and I love a good healthy tortilla chip, and they have flaxseed in them, so a little bit of fiber. We're doing okay. And finally, last but not least, splurge item. I have been craving these, and I'll like take a video of what I think of these taste-wise. Okay, so this is how I make my usual lunch sandwiches. This is the bread you just saw. Hopefully it's good. Lambda likes cheese because my boyfriend's brother and their dad would roll over wherever they were. Now I meant to say roll over in their grave, but they're not dead. My boyfriend's family would die if we used any other kind of cheese, so Land O'Lakes is a must. I always like to put the lunch meat, the vegan lunch meat, in a baggie because the container it comes in is not good to reuse. So I'll use like 2 or 3 slices of this, put it on one side, and then hummus on the other. This is just regular hummus from Giant Eagle. Those smell like heaven. I cannot wait. And voila, here's our lunch for today, Thursday. Okay, so to wrap up today's video, I do want to share some little tidbits of information that you should know if you're gonna get any of the foods that I got from Trader Joe's. So first and foremost, the cauliflower cheese ravioli was to die for. 9 out of 10 for sure. I would definitely get it again. It was so easy to make. You just boil some water, put the ravioli in for 3 minutes, and then you take it off and it's ready to serve. It was delicious, definitely not hyped up enough. I haven't seen it in any Trader Joe's haul, so I'm telling you to definitely get the cauliflower cheese ravioli. This is important to know if you're gonna make any source of vegetarian or vegan protein. Most of them come very dry, as I assume meat does. I've never actually cooked meat, so I don't know. But from my experience, the corn chicken, the vegan chicken, QUORN that I talk about pretty often, the Beyond Burger, the ones that I got at Trader Joe's, tofu, you have to put some sort of like sauce with it because it'll soak up and make it a little bit more like juicy to eat, or else it's super dry and I feel like it's like getting stuck in my throat as I swallow it. So I usually do like a teaspoon of olive oil, put the patty in there, and then I douse it in like a little sprinkle of garlic salt, regular salt, and pepper. So I just like flipped that a bunch of times for about 5 to 7 minutes or so, cut that up, put it in a bowl with the ravioli, and then did marinara sauce, and it was delicious. I do have to say, the turkeyless burger versus the beefless burger, I liked the beefless burger better, just like a taste preference. They were trying to just get like 2 different flavors with it, and both were good. I would say beefless definitely won in my own opinion. Okay, next, the overly hyped cauliflower gnocchi. Honestly, I'd give it a 6 out of 10. It was okay. Like, I wasn't super impressed, but also I'm not someone that's trying to eat low carb. I work out a lot. I need a lot of carbs to function, like most of you do. Honestly, if you're trying to go for a low carb option, it would be good, but just like the flavor and the texture was just okay. Like, I don't think it deserves all the hype that it gets on YouTube and on Instagram. Luckily, I went on a walk with one of my good friends, Annie, this past Friday, and I was telling her about the video and how I was gonna make this cauliflower gnocchi, and she's like, oh my God, I see it everywhere. And she said, she's like, make sure you watch other bloggers and what they recommend in terms of cooking the cauliflower gnocchi, because it's different than what's on the package. So let me say this again. If you're gonna make the cauliflower gnocchi from Trader Joe's, make sure you make it in a way that is different from the packaging. I did not defrost it, I just threw it on the pan. Same thing with the olive oil, like a little, just like a teaspoon or so, like a little drizzle on there. Enough that it could absorb into the gnocchi, so not just like Pam. I put like actual olive oil on it. And I seasoned it with garlic salt, garlic powder, and pepper. And I just like flipped it, you know, for like 5 or so minutes. And it was good. The reason that they say not to defrost it is because it will become like a gummy, gooey mess. And it was a little gooey as I was flipping it. It kind of got a little like sticky and gummy. I don't really know how else to describe it, but it was just like okay. Also, the chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwich cookie situation, 12 out of 10, so good. I will definitely buy those again. They are really filling though, so like you might want to eat half if you're not someone that like craves a big dessert, because honestly I'm stuffed after eating it, but it was super, super good. Oh, the ginger shot was interesting. It's really good for you. It's not really that tasty, but if you're looking for like a quick thing to improve your immunity and just like make you feel alive at 2 p.m., that's gonna be your option. Trader Joe's oat milk was delicious. I usually put oat milk in cereal, in my iced coffee in the afternoon, and in a smoothie, so it's the perfect consistency. It's a little bit thinner than Planet Oat or Oatly. Like Oatly is my love. I love Oatly, oat milk, it's the best thing in the world. This Trader Joe's one is just like a little bit thinner than it, but it's still really good. Oh, the Perfect bars were nothing short of amazing. I got the trail mix, the coconut peanut butter, and the regular peanut butter. Just to die for. Those are my 3 favorite flavors. The trail mix one does have chocolate chips in it. I did not know that. I was gonna eat it for breakfast and I'm like, oh, I don't like chocolate for breakfast, but it was super good. Perfect bars are just good like pre or post workout. I can't really exercise on a full stomach, so it's good to have beforehand if I'm running out the door in between meals, or if I won't be home after the gym for a little while, it's good to like hold me over. That's kind of it in a nutshell. I really just wanted to share about the cauliflower gnocchi because I don't want you to try them and then be like, these are disgusting. You know, you gotta know what you're in for. They're like just okay. They would be good with like zucchini noodles as like a pasta substitute or just with regular noodles. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for joining us. Make sure you do subscribe if you love today's video and all of my other videos. These videos are filmed and edited mostly by McKenna, who is Mrs. Ivy Rose on Instagram and YouTube, and we put a lot of love and care into these videos. And the best way you can support us is just to subscribe and share. So we appreciate you always. Thank you for joining us, and I hope you got something super valuable out of the Trader Joe's haul today. You don't have to spend $1 million to eat healthy. Thanks guys, have an awesome day.